Good evening. I was going to teach you how to make salsa using cilantro for the central most exciting ingredient. I have everything all set up, and now my neighbor has decided to mow his lawn. So some moments in the greenhouse are a little bit less relaxing than others, or quiet. But that's okay. We're going to make salsa really quickly. I hope he won't hear us, or maybe he'll learn something about salsa. The little point of interest here is that I have a strange and powerful, I guess you'd call it a blessing or a gift or something like that. It didn't start out feeling that much fun or exciting or gift-like, but now it's a tremendous blessing. I was in Thailand with my husband 20 odd years ago, 2005, and at a restaurant I ate what I thought was a carrot. It looked like a carrot. Turns out it was a really hot pepper, the kind that scalds your tongue and makes you see stars. So I suffered through a really hot meal and agonized for an hour, cried, wept, sweated, drank water, ate plain rice. Nothing really helped. But as a result, I have a very strong and powerful desire for hot foods, high heat foods, high on the Richter scale. You can tone yours down, your salsa down to meet your family's needs or your own preferences. So we're going to start with, and this is all, by the way, very variable. If you don't have this kind of tomato, or if you don't like red onions, you can swap out what you do like. So we're going to start with tomatoes. I've got these heirloom tomatoes. I just put them straight in, well, in maybe smaller chunks. You know, one or two, depending on their size, or a handful of small tomatoes if you've got cherry tomatoes. Okay, so you start that off with a whiz and a buzz to get the liquid. So tomato to begin with. Then I put in onion. I like red onion, but you can go for any other color that suits you. I go for about a half, depending on the size of it. Again, I like things that are kind of intense in flavor. Some people don't. So you have to adjust according to your preferences. Garlic, raw garlic, maybe 2 cloves or 3. I always put in more than most. And then a big wad of cilantro. I'll go get that. Let's actually zap this now. Okay. And then this is the exciting part, the cilantro. I have a forest of cilantro here, just a forest. So I'm going to cut off a really big bouquet, let's say. Oh yeah, you've seen the forest because it's in the top of my channel, that picture. Okay, I would go for that much. You see that? That's quite a bit. Maybe even more, but let's see how that does. Just shove it in there. Whiz, whiz, whiz. A bit of lime. If you don't have lime on hand, just use lemon. Don't use jar or bottled lemon juice. It's really not very nice tasting. Give it a nice healthy squeeze. Whatever seems right to you is enough. You can adjust it later. A good lot of salt. Not too much, but enough that you can taste it. And then here's the pepper scene. These you can buy in little packets in Germany. I'm not sure how they come in other countries, but I would use both of these, but that's probably too much heat for most people. I would just, so you whack off the stem. I'll just chop it with a knife, it's a bit easier. And you put it in a hole, okay? Or into the heart. Don't take the little seeds inside out, they add a lot of flavor. And this one I would put in whole too. Don't dissect it. You can wear gloves if it's more comfortable. Okay, now we're going to taste it. I don't have chips today, isn't that odd? But a carrot. Yeah. It's so good. It's powerful. That was probably too much heat for most people. I recommend doubling all of that if you're serving more than, let's say, 5 or 6 people, because it goes fast. Thanks for listening. Have fun making salsa. Write me a note if you have something fun to share about it. Don't deviate from those ingredients. Don't add vinegar. Don't add, I don't know, people have some really bizarre suggestions for salsa. That recipe I gave you, those odd amounts, approximate amounts, really will serve you every time. Or go off the deep end and do something totally different and let me know what works for you. Thank you. Cheers.